Hi everybody, this is Paul Cooper with Totes and Notes. This is the second video in my LinkedIn series. I'm going to show you how to look for investors on LinkedIn and like-minded individuals that can help you with your business. It's going to be very similar to the first video with the asset managers, just some different keywords to look for and kind of a different message you're going to be sending to people. So if you want something really, really broad, you can just type in investor when you're searching. Again, make sure that you have your second and third connections in so you're not trying to connect with people you're already connected with. So look, Ken Rower, investor, Colorado Springs. Let's look at him. Doesn't have a picture, nothing here, 14 connections. This is probably a waste of time. This guy probably never gets on here, so if you want to send out to him, you can. But again, if you're not doing a premium version, you're going to be capped at how many people you can invite and connect with. Now that percentage will go up with the more connections you get, but early on it's going to be pretty low. So that's why your first month or two, you may want to try that free trial. You get 30 days. It's super easy. If you don't want to continue with it, you can cancel it, and they don't make it a hassle or anything. And then you basically get unlimited searches and unlimited connections. So that's how, when I started back late last November, early December, I was really able to skyrocket my connections. By that 30-day trial, I just hammered this, for a couple hours each day when I was on breaks, watching TV or whatever, and then you'll get several thousand connections pretty quick. Then after that, it snowballs because you'll have more chances per day to connect with people. People will start wanting to connect with you. That's what happens to me right now. I've got 19 invitations right now, so I'll get 20 plus connections each day just from people inviting. So that's the ultimate goal. Investors, though, this is very, very broad. A lot of these people aren't going to know what you do. They may not even be interested. So you're going to have to really educate them. And during that initial connection message you send them, you don't have much space. So it's got to be really broad. Again, you can do something similar to what I was talking about in the last video with asset managers. Hey, we invest in non-performing first position mortgages throughout the U.S. We acquire real estate at a very low price. If you're interested, let me know, or what can I do for you? It shows that you're investors, or anything I can do for you. And then from there, you can get in. If you connect, you can go into further depth and start linking to maybe some articles or videos you've done. You can put that stuff on LinkedIn on your. You make posts onto LinkedIn via articles or video, and we'll cover that in another upcoming video, and that really helps give you some credibility. And again, it's just, okay, now I'm not having to send you a bunch of different messages to tell you what I do. I can just link to this video, or you go to my page and check out my profile and see it. So investor, it's very, very broad. You're probably going to want to hone in more. So real estate investors, decent, because at least now we're in the same ballpark. Again, pretty broad though. Then you're going to get guys like this. I'm an entrepreneur, a real estate investor, and a realtor. I would still reach out to this person, but they may hammer back, oh, well, I want to sell you this stuff, or hey, come look at my business, or can I loan you money for, let me look at your credit and I can give you a business loan, or I don't have anything right now and I don't want to invest, but I'd love to sell your stuff. So you start getting these jack of all trade people. It can be a little bit of a bummer. Now, that being said, though, most investors are going to have some other type of job. Most people aren't going to be just a full-time investor unless they're retired or at least semi-retired. So we've got that, a bunch of people down here, all types of real estate investors. And you just send out connections, to them, send them your generic message, and go from there. And then if you want to, the really good people that you want to look for are note investors, because that's what we're doing. These are the people that already do it. They know what you're doing, and should be, a lot less effort as far as connecting with people and educating them. So we've got this person. She's a realtor, investor, and mortgage note buyer, so she at least should know the game. And these are the people you want to focus on first, especially early on when you don't have many searches and connections you can send out. Focus on these people first, then the real estate investors, and then finally just generic investors. What you can also do once you've tapped out all those, like if you're doing the premium trial and you've just spammed the daylights out of all these people, then what you can do is you could also just search for CEOs or other professionals, so CEOs, attorneys, doctors, things like people like that. Generally, people that have a lot of money but not much time, and they may be interested. And the other thing is you may be able to connect with them. They may be able to help you business in other ways. So that's the second video in our series. This is how you want to connect with investors to build up your connections. So number one, real estate, your note investors, then real estate investors, then just generic investors. And then from there, if you've still got time, you can look for CEOs, vice presidents, presidents, attorneys, doctors, people like that that you know are probably making a decent wage that may have some money they want to invest. And that's it for this episode. I'd like to thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Thank you.